Forbes. Indian YouTuber claims criminal-like detention in South Korea's Jeju, China.
A dream vacation turned into a nightmare for an Indian content creator who claims he was detained and treated like a criminal during his trip to South Korea and China. The 38-hour ordeal of the YouTuber is now going viral. Sachin Awasthi, an Indian influencer, claimed he and his wife were denied entry to South Korea's Jeju Island without any proper explanation. In his YouTube video, he recounted the experience, alleging they were held overnight in a detention facility and later deported. The influencer said he and his partner were kept in a jail-like detention center with no access to sunlight and served with what he described as jail food.
But वहाँ अंदर दो halls थे, एक men का और एक women.
That's not jail food.
दो halls थे, एक men का और एक women का, और बीच में एक smoking room और कुछ भी नहीं. हमने उसमें अंदर जाने से मना कर दिया. हमने बोला कि आप किसी को बुलाओ, इमिग्रेशन ऑफिसर या किसी को भी, मैं पैसे दूंगा, मुझे अभी के अभी वापस जाने दो या मुझे कोई बेटर कंडीशंस के रूम प्रोवाइड करो. बट उन्होंने हम लोगों की एक बात भी नहीं सुनी और हमें अंदर वो सेक्शन में लॉक कर दिया और एक बहुत मीठा सा जूस और एक बहुत बेकार सा मीठा मीठा बन देकर चले गए.
The YouTuber claimed that authorities offered no clarity on what would happen next. The uncertainty left him and his wife confused and anxious. He later said officials denied their entry, citing unclear travel in...
Wait, South Korea is free travel? I think it's visa on arrival. Like, again, I know like names trigger things at certain airports, like last names. If you have a very Middle Eastern name, you're more likely to get randomly searched. Like I've been randomly searched because my last name doesn't even match the color of my skin. I'm too white for my last name, but I've been randomly searched because it just seems like fake at that point. Like they're looking for fake or looking for some kind of but it makes no sense that they're detained. Yeah, check it out because that's interesting. It's a need visa. Okay. So it needs to be something done in advance. But they were just doing a layover, I think. I don't think they were going to South Korea. They were just doing a layover in South Korea.
Tensions. Well, that explanation, he claimed, came only after the decision had already been made. According to Sachin, the authorities then pressured them to buy an extremely expensive return ticket.
हमने वहीं बैठे अगले दिन सेम जूनिया एयरलाइन की टिकट करवाई जो कि नॉर्मल से एटलीस्ट 10 गुना ज्यादा प्राइस की थी क्योंकि हमें वहां एंजाइटी हो रही थी.
But it didn't end there. Their flight back involved a transit stop in China, where they say they faced an ongoing ordeal.
और यहाँ जो 8 घंटे मैंने बिताए वो वहाँ के 24 घंटे से भी ज्यादा बुरे थे. उन्होंने बोला आप फोन नहीं यूज कर सकते हो, कुछ खाना पीना भी नहीं है जो भी आपके पास है, पानी भी नहीं पीना है. हमें वॉशरूम जाना था तो एक पुलिस वाला.
Well, you're stopping in China. What do you expect? The same thing would happen to me if I did a layover in China for too long. I mean, it's China. Well, technically, my skin tone would be a little more accepted in China. They would hate my friend. They would hate my friend there. They're okay with I Show Speed because it was famous, but they would hate my friend.
मेरे साथ जा रहा था और बोल रहा था कि दरवाजा खोल के वॉशरूम यूज करो. Even with my wife also.
Well, the content creator says the idea behind sharing his story was not for sympathy or drama, but highlighting that immigration officials do not have the right to treat people like criminals. He noted that travel often looked glamorous online, but sometimes things can take a drastic
Many countries around provoked South Korea for Jeju Island. I don't know what the history of that is, except for it was conquered by the ants in Solo Leveling. That's all I know about Jeju Island. Honestly, hand to a Bible, hand to any religious text. That's all I know about it. I know it's owned by South Korea, but it's like closer to Japan than it is to South Korea. Yeah, K-dramas that happen there, but at the same time, it's like I know nothing except from Solo Leveling and the fact that Jeju Island was the first to get lost. And several S-rankers died on that island.
Within hours. Moments like these, he added, test people emotionally in unexpected ways. Meanwhile, the authorities from South Korea and China have not responded to his allegations. Amid the entire fiasco, what's drawing eyes is Jeju Island's special status, something travelers need to know before visiting. It's not just another South Korean destination, but is officially a special self-governing province with distinct administrative powers. The island also operates under a separate visa-free entry program, different from mainland South Korea.
I'll be fine.
Passport holders from free visa nations can enter only if they arrive directly.
They'll just stop me from my last name, but then they'll see the color of my skin and I'll be fine. Yeah, South Korea, China, Indian, free. Yeah, but you have to apply. You have to apply.
Directly from a foreign country. Those transiting through mainland South Korean airports require a valid visa. But visa-free access does not guarantee admission. Immigration officers retain full authority to deny entry if they are not satisfied with the traveller's purpose, documents, or risk profile. Often denied entry to detention claims, the 38-hour saga may have ended, but this travel row has sparked a larger debate on immigration power and passenger rights.
Power doesn't end quietly. Some deaths are not accidents. They are messages.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's just like, that seems very interesting, the fact that he was detained. There has to be proof that's given out, except for his own videos. But at the same time, that's very sad and disgusting. You never want something like that to happen to you. I understand, like, the random searches. I mean, I don't care when it happens to me. It's just, it's just something that I expect. The Exuma? Yeah, I haven't seen the Exuma movie, so I don't know. It's a horror. It's a horror. I need to check it out at some point. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's just like, I don't know. I know I've had my own personal experience traveling, but never been to the point where I am held for, or I'm trying to think if I ever had an experience to where like an officer came to me to talk to me because it just looked like I was shady. I mean, I wouldn't blame the officer for that. I am a very shady person. Let's be honest. Just look at me. Just look at me. I'm very shady. But yeah. I, at the end, it's just like eventually the information, like because when you do an investigation like that, and well, at least in the U.S., when you have to talk to someone, all that stuff is registered and recorded. So that information can come out and be like, well, this person complained about being detained for the X amount of time when we actually spoke for them for not 2 hours, but it was actually more like 20 minutes. And there was a streamer that actually claimed that, oh, for 2 hours I was detained, but it's only like 20 minutes.
You guys got a video? So bad.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
Wait, wait on that.